Wow. I guess I feel lucky. It's been a great group. Tour guides. Tour guide is an unfair word, I think, for what you do. Like, that's not, doesn't really cover, like. Yeah. Group is amazing. Like, clickless, I keep saying. Like, everybody's close with everybody. Like, all tables at like meals and on the bus, it's always, nothing's ever been the same. People don't sit together. Sisters don't sit together. Like, Roz and I stay away from each other. I mean, I signed up online. You know, I'm 26, I never applied before. I haven't really done anything Jewish since I was 13. I was bar mitzvah, which is good. Now, looking back. And Ross was like, you have to come, like, you have to go. And I was like, all right, yeah, I guess we'll go. Like, and it has been mind-blowing. The best 10 days, 11 days of my life is an easy statement. Just like learning so much about what the religion is in total, like learning how they pray and all that is good. Like the lessons that you've taught us in like every way, you know this much, and there's this much you don't know, and it grows. It's like, I feel like I knew nothing. Like now I feel like I know a little, and it's just like what is out there is just amazing. I can't believe we did the whole country in 10 days. There's a lot of busting around, and we were always moving, like, did 16 things a day. I would like think about what we did. I told my parents what we did. I missed the entire spot trip. Like, I told them that day. I like at a shoe store for a period, and we were like on the ground somewhere. And like, I was like, oh right, we were in a city for a while. I don't know. Not slept much. Hard sleeping. I feel like I made a friend who doesn't even speak my language in Boris. We don't even, I'm talking today because he's talking Hebrew, nobody's understanding anything. And it is good. Just lucky. Like you, Lauren, are amazing, like perfect. Like Mikhail has been awesome, and like Boris is great. Like, every tour guide that we had, the one that took us through, that guy was good. Like the one that took us like Yapa was good. Like it's like I don't know. There's just so many little things that were just I just feel so lucky. And then when I think I was free, I was confused. Now I'm like really confused. Thank you all.
I had an amazing experience. I definitely was like, I'm taking my free trip to Israel before I'm 27, and I had no clue how it was going to turn. I knew it was going to be life-changing, but I didn't know how it was going to change my life. And I definitely have a new respect for Judaism, for sure. And I'm excited about learning more about it. I look forward to meeting up with all of you guys again. And I don't know, I learned so much, it's amazing, and I had a great time.
No. I've been thinking about this saying at summer camp. One time at summer camp. At Camp Newman, we always put on the back of the t-shirts, camp is life and the rest is just details. And I feel like that, you know, this isn't summer camp, but this is life. Like what the issues, the questions, everything that we've been talking about and grappling with for the last 10 days, that's life. That's the important stuff. And all the rest, like the email, the car, like all of that, that's details. That's just details. This is the real stuff of life. So I hope that when we all get back, we can remember that this is really, the stuff we're talking about here is really what's important. Who we are, what we believe in, what we stand for. That's what's really important. Thank you everybody for making this the most easy trip that I've ever staffed. Of course, it's my first birthright trip, but I've staffed lots of other group trips, and I've run conferences for adults, and I've done all sorts of things, and you guys are so, like, easygoing, and, like, no complaints. complainers, no whiners. Like, it's really great. So I want to thank you for that, for just being so good, just going with the flow and being so open to just taking it all in and having the conversations and being challenged and listening and sharing and all of that. So thank you. It's been really, really fun. And I don't know if I could do another birthright because it just wouldn't be the same. It won't be the same, but but I'll be what?
But it will be important.
It will be important too, yes, I know. And I hope that those who are in California, I'll see you in California. And those who are in New York, I'll see you in New York. And those who are elsewhere, I'll see you when I'm on my road, on the road. And we'll all meet up again in Israel on somebody's honeymoon.
Should I go first or you?
I'll go. So some months ago, Laura says to me, "Hey, you want to staff a birthright trip?" Okay, sure. Probably like many of you, free trip to Israel. Cool. And we've been each tossing back this thought. Well, wow, don't want to do it again and chance blowing it because you can't get better than this. You can't get better than this. We've done a lot of work with many Jews. My wonderful wife has really done amazing conferences, 1,500 teens and 300 Jewish youth workers. Great, amazing stuff, but the quality of this whole group as one has been amazing, and I very much thank Laura for her wonderful organizational skills, which are very helpful, and several of the ideas that popped into her head. We should do this. Let's go see Rabbi Tarfon. How about a service on the beach? Nice. And all of the staff together with Boris, of course, Michael, who is just a wonderful soul, and Laura and I have experienced many guides in Israel, and I've always believed that they're high quality. There are many high quality guides in Israel, and then once in a while you meet someone with a special spark, who is not only able to share passion with us, but is able to do so in a way that is non-judgmental of those who are different, celebrates difference and encourages at the same time, shows us a different side of Jewish life that can be inspiring in many different ways. And so I very much thank Guy for who he is. Because who he is a wonderful inspiration and teacher all in the same package.
I think I'll stand for that.
What
So
to do?
before even I'm starting to talk, I need to acknowledge one woman. Her name doesn't matter, but she's my wife. And we do this together. Because it says that you should leave. It says in the Bible you should leave your parents and everything behind, and you stick to your wife, and you are no longer two, you are one. And so I'll brag about myself a bit, and then you'll understand more. Up until last winter, Birthright had more money, so they had an outside company. It's called Brain 10 to come and evaluate every group. And especially the tour guide and the groups and the American staff and the soldiers, everything. They came for a whole day from the morning to the evening and just writing. And then for 2 half days as well. So out of the 10 days, they came for 2 full days to write everything and then evaluate and then show rubricas like on a screen for all the Birthright organizers and the tour guides, like you were good in this but not good, and the scores between 98 to 42 like for all organizers, which was very lots of pride for some of the organizers and lots of shame for others. And then one day, actually twice, Last January, the January before that, out of 500 groups, my Kesher group, the first one, got the highest score. And last winter, my actually CIE, the Canadian Israel Experience group, got the number first. And second was the Kesher birthright group. Because, I mean, the Mishnah promises us that whatever comes from a heart penetrates the heart, and I know that my path is Jewish education. So last summer, I took upon myself 2 birthrights in a row with 4 days just to be home in a break. And then when my birthright finishes, the second one, the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm davening in the airport, 7 o'clock in the morning, my 32-day Kobe Mandel Foundation, 16 years old, are coming. So it's 52 days out of home. And then okay, so my wife is having a hard time, you know, she's working hard, and I'm there traveling on buses and making noises on the microphone. And then I'm about to go with the Kobe Mandel Foundation to Masada, and I get a phone call from one of the organizers of Birthright. They ask me, are you free August 12th? I said to them, listen, this group is finishing August 12th, and I need the permission from my boss. So I called my wife, and I used to say that I have 2 bosses, God and my wife. And yeah. Who is harder to listen to? What do you think? But anyway, it doesn't matter, because there are one, there are 2. My wife and God are one. So I called her and she says, no way, Jose, you have diapers to take care of, you have kids to take care of, you have me to take care of, and you need to go to reserve duty for 12 days, so you cannot go on another birthright. I tell her, okay. I call this woman, Ariela, I tell her I cannot do another birthright. She says, okay, we're sorry, they want you. I said, what to do, Carmen, this is what we do next time. There are 500 other beautiful and perfect toilets. So we ascend Masada with the Kobe Mandel Foundation group, and when we start to go down, I find a birthright group there, coming up, sweating their alcohol up, and I always talk to people, you know, it's your birthright to smile, it's good for you, it's okay, you know, just be okay, be happy. If you're happy, you don't get sick. And how are you? So 6 of them, 7 of them say, okay. I say, wait, but okay, how is birthright? It's fine. What do you mean fine? It's your 2nd day, 3rd day? They said it's our 9th day, tomorrow we leave. I immediately pick up the phone and I call my wife and I tell her, listen, I don't know what other 2 guys are talking about, but there's another 40 people that we can touch their hearts. So, and also more money for diapers. So she says, okay, you have 15% okay, 85% still no, call me in the evening. So just at the end of the day, I didn't do it, and they found another 2 guys, which was better, so it's good. But just so you know, that she's with me at all times. She's like, she's having a hard time, and I'm here with you, and we are together in this. So I want to thank you for that, because she knows the importance of Jewish education. So this is one thing. Another thing I want to thank Kesher, Nifty, Birthright. They always trust me, and I want to thank them for that, and for actually doing all this behind the scenes stuff. You know, Gadi and Ruby and Andy that you met, and the people in America that are working to recruit, and all these people that are putting these groups together and putting the schedule together, and letting you guys, unlike other birthright groups, see parts of our history that are not such things to be proud of, you know, like the Palestinian things in Yad Jaffa, or to go to a mosque and listen to these women talk about how they feel saying that this is only birthright